All right. So please confirm my screen is visible, everyone. Everyone can see my screen visible. Okay, awesome. So first we will do a quick recap of what we covered in our previous session. So in the last session, we continued with operators. We discussed about the different operators. One was the membership operators. So what is membership operator? Tell me. So let's say we have some data that is maybe 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, and the name of this this information is, let's say, data. And I'm checking whether 20 is present here or not. So I will say 20 in data. So this will result in true if 20 is present in this memory block, otherwise it will return false. That is the idea of the membership operator. After that, we went ahead with the identity operator. So what is the identity operator? So in Python, when you have a variable, let's say x, whose value is 10, so Python will allocate a memory block 10, and let's assume that its address is 100. Suppose I have another variable x whose value is also 10. Then Python says, I will not give you another memory block. You rather refer to the same memory block. So x and y both are referring to the same memory block. So the ID associated with both the variables will be same. So identity operator is operator. So is operator is basically used to check whether x and y have same ID. Do they have same ID? If the ID is same, then is operator like x is y. It will return true if their IDs are same. Otherwise, it is going to return false if their IDs are different. Up to this point, everybody is okay? Can you please confirm by pressing the thumbs up? There is no confusion up to this point. If there is a confusion or you want me to explain something, just let me know. After that, we moved ahead with the bitwise operator. I'm sorry, but not bitwise. We also saw the relational operators. So relational operators are greater than, equal to, less than equal to, not equal to, double equal to. So these are all the operators that are used for the comparison. And today we are going to use these operators a lot. Then we also saw the logical operator. Logical operator. So in logical operator, we have and. So when we have two conditions, C1 and C2, then the result will be true only when both the conditions are true. Otherwise, in all the situations, we will get the result as false. That is the logical and operator. Then there is a logical or operator. So we have a condition C1 or C2. So C1 or C2 will return false if both are false. If both are false, the result will be false. Other than that, in all the scenarios, we will get the result as true. Then we have the not operator. So what is not operator? So not of true will be false and not of false will be true. So this was about the logical operator. After that, we moved ahead with the bitwise operator. So yesterday, first of all, I taught you how to convert whenever we have some data, how to convert it into binary. For example, let's say 15. So what we did, we divide 15 by 2. So 2 sevens are 14. You get a remainder 1. 2 threes are 6. 2 ones are 2. And finally, 2 zeros are 1. Like this. So we just have to write it in reverse order. So we will get 1, 1, 1, 1. And this is the binary for 15. So this is the binary data we will get. Okay. So this is the binary conversion. Now what is bitwise operator? So there is a bitwise operator and. So 1 and 1 will result as 1. Other than this, all others will result as 0. So 1 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 0. They all will return 0. Then we have bitwise OR. So 1 or 1 will return 1. 1 or 0 will return 1. 0 or 1 will return 1. 0 or 0 will return 0. Then we had seen the right shift operator. So whatever data we have, okay, suppose this is the data we have. So we are shifting it towards the right. That means every bit is being shifted like this. So here the most significant bit will be replaced by 0 and these bits will be shifted like this. Again, if you shift, it will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is how the shifting will be done. And this is called as the right shift. If it is left shift, we are moving in this direction. So it will be like this bit over here. So this bit will be lost. So we'll have 1, 1, 1 and all zeros. Then one more shift. So 1, 1, all 0. So this is how the shifting will be done. That is the left shift. After that, we also saw the complement. So if it is a 1, the complement of 1 will be 0. If it's a 0, its complement will be 1. So this is just to invert the bit. And then we saw the XOR operator. So if the bits are same, then you get the result as 0. And if the bits are different, then you will get the result as 1. So this was all about the bitwise operators. And also I told you that you can simply write bin and whatever number you have, Python will return the binary. If you want to get the octal, you will write like this. If you want the hexadecimal value, you will write like this. So this way you can get directly the specified, you can say the conversion. So this is what we had covered up yesterday. So are we all clear up to this part? So please type C for clear in the chat box or you can press the thumbs up to let me know. We are clear. All right. So now let's go ahead. So today, as I had informed you yesterday, we are going to see the concept of branching. So whenever we are writing the program, right? Or let's talk about the real life scenario. So let's say I go to the shop to buy something, right? And the product, there is a product price. This is a product. There is a product, okay? And there is a price for this product. So product price is, let's say, 5,000. So I will check the price. I will see, do I have 5,000? If I say yes, then I can buy the product. But if I do not have 5,000, what I will say, no, I cannot buy the product. So based on some scenario, we take a decision in real life. Similarly, when we write a program, till now, whatever programs we have written, we have this type of statement. So what happens? We simply execute them line by line, one by one, one by one. Every line we are executing. But there will be some cases where we don't want one by one execution. What I want is maybe this block. This is the blocks. It should get executed based on some condition. I want that this block should get executed based on some condition. If the condition is true, execute this block. Otherwise, do not execute this block. This is what is termed as branching. Let's understand this. So, let's take the example that I accept. I want to perform the login operation. Okay, we want to perform the login operation. So how do we perform the login operation? What happens? We have given the two text boxes, right? So this is text box 1, this is text box 2. So in the first text box, we specify our login ID. And in the second text box, we are specifying the passwords. So I want the user to type in the user ID and password. Okay. So let's say the user specifies the login ID as, let's say, Vaishali, and the password is, let's say, admin@1, 2, and 3. This is the credentials we have provided as an input. Now, based on this credential, what is the next step? Tell me. All of us have usually perform the login operation, right? So what is the procedure? What happens when you provide the login ID and password? After that, what is the next step? Yes, come on everyone. We all know this, right? We enter the user ID and password. Let's say it's an email website. So what is going to happen now? Once I provide the user ID and password, what is the next step? Come on. The login. So, Bhavdi, if your user ID and password is incorrect, still you will log in? No, right? So what is going to happen here? Check, correct? Let me just use this symbol. My drawing will be poor in that case. So first we are going to check. Check, correct? Check whether the user ID and password is correct or not. So if it is valid, it is yes, then you do the login. Means you will see your inbox. But what if it is not valid? So not valid. Then I can ask you to log in again. Yes or no? So this flowchart is telling me that my next step is completely dependent on a condition. If I supply the correct user ID and password, then only I will get the opportunity to see my inbox. Otherwise, I will be redirected back to my login screen. Correct? So how do we handle such things in our programming? So in our programming, in Python, we have the concept of if else. So if else is basically used for performing what you can say branching or condition. So before I proceed further, one more terminology or one more token I missed out is the keywords. So what are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words. So reserved words, they are the words for some specific purpose. Let me take one simple example to explain it. Do you see, I mean, whenever you are traveling, have you seen, let's say, the traffic signal? So in the traffic signal, there is a sign like this. So what does it mean? All of you have seen this type of symbol, traffic signal, traffic symbol. What does it mean? U-turn, right? U-turn is allowed in this case. Sometimes it will be put in as a cross. That means U-turn is not allowed. So we all see this symbol, we all understand this symbol. Okay. When you see the petrol pump, so in the petrol pump, have you seen, or let me use the ATM example. So have you seen that in ATM sometimes this type of symbol is there? Something related with money will be there when there is an ATM. When you see a restaurant, so in restaurant they use this type of symbol. Have you seen this? Spoon place symbol is there. This is for the restaurant or a hotel around. So let's say tomorrow I open a hotel. Okay, I have a hotel or I have a restaurant. Can I use this symbol in front of my hotel? I have opened a restaurant. Okay, this is my hotel. And in front of that, can I use this symbol? Yes. But if I have an ATM, in front of ATM, should I use this symbol? No. So that means, can I say this is a reserved sign? It's a reserved symbol. It has a specific purpose. I can use it for that purpose, but I should not use it for some different purpose. That is the idea of keyword. So keywords are special words which have special purpose. They serve a special purpose. Okay. So we have a lot of keywords in Python. They serve some special purpose. Okay. So we will see the list of keywords also in a short while. But let me just save it today. Today is 31st of October. I hope all of you have access to the drive where I am saving these files and everything. Yes, everyone. Do you all have access to the drive on which I am uploading this code? No. So, Subhash, have you given your attendance? Have you marked your attendance? All of you who are saying no, have you marked your attendance? You have, but still you don't have it. Okay, then I will check from my end. Okay. Okay, I will share the attendance sheet. Just hold on for a minute. Okay. So now, no worries. No worries. You will get it. Don't worry. Where can I will share the form, Bala. Okay. Yes, don't worry. I will share the attendance form with everyone. So you can mark your attendance and then you will get all the details. You will get access to all the previous recordings that the sessions I have taken, everything you will get. So, as I told you, that we have a bunch of keywords available in Python, which are the reserved words, which have some special purpose. So right now we are discussing a special keyword, that is if and else. So these are our keywords. They serve a special purpose. So right now I was discussing about the login example. So in case of login, let's go ahead and understand the login example. So when you want to write the login program, what will be my step number one? What should be my step number one? Tell me. Yes, come on. We have to write. So username. From where you will get the username? Login ID is from where you will get? From the user, right? So can I say the first step is to accept the user ID and password. So if I have to write the program, my program, can I write like this? User underscore ID is equal to input. Enter your login ID. Can I write like this, everyone? So your login ID, it will be numeric information or a string information? You're asking the user to enter your login ID. Will it be a numeric or a string? It will be a string. So no need to convert it into integer. Then comes the password. So I will ask the user, now you give me your password. So enter your password. Fair enough? So my first step is done. I just when we go for the web application, we can have text boxes. Right now, we are having a normal console application. So I'm just asking the user to type in the username and password. We accept the username and password. We got it. Now, what is the next step? I showed you the flow chart, right? So what is the next step now? Check. Check. Check what? So I have to assume. I have to assume what is the username and password. Correct? कुछ तो एक हम arbitrary value लेके चलेंगे. So I am assuming that the correct username is, let's say, Vaishali, and the password is admin123. That is the password. Let's assume this. So if user enters Vaishali as username and password as admin123, can I say your login is successful? And if they type something different, anything different, I will say, sorry, your login has failed. Do you all agree with me? Everyone agrees with me? I have to check if the user is entering the username as Vaishali and the password is admin123. If they type like this, I will say your login is successful. Otherwise, I will say your login has failed. If you all agree with me, can you please press the thumbs up? Okay. Now, focus here, everyone. So, what I'm trying to say that we have created two variables. Okay, right now I have two variables here. So my first variable is user underscore ID and my second variable is password, where the user will type something they will type. Okay, so let's say the user has typed Subhash and in password he has typed abc@123. Now I need to check whether this information is correct or not. So how will I check it? What is the next step I have to do? How will you check whether the username is Vaishali and password is admin123? What I have to do? Come on, everyone knows the answer now. Come on. How will you check? Authenticate is correct, but in programming, how we will check? How we will check? How we will write the code? What is the syntax? You have to compare this. So what is the comparison operator? Am I checking for greater than or less than or not equal to or equal to? We have to compare, right? We have to compare user ID with something. So we are checking for greater than, less than or equal to. Equal to, equality, right? We are checking for equality. Perfect. So Do you all agree with me that here I will be writing user underscore ID equal to Vaishali? Does this make sense to everyone? I am trying to check if user ID is equal to Vaishali. We are checking for the this is the comparison we are doing. At the same time, I have to also check for password. So password equals to admin123. This is another requirement of mine. Is it okay? What is our requirement now? Both should match, correct? We want both should match. So user underscore ID should be equal to Vaishali, and because both are my requirement. So and password equal to abc@123. Both should match. That is my requirement. Yes. If both these conditions match, let me write it like this. If both these conditions match, if this condition becomes true, then what I am doing? I am saying login successful. Otherwise, what I will say? I will say login failed. So there are two possibilities now. If the login is successful, that means if this is correct, it will be login successful message. If it is incorrect, that means it is not a match. The result, or rather I should write here true. If this result is true, then I will get login successful. If this result is false, I will get login failed. So concept-wise, everybody is getting it. Please press the thumbs up to tell me. Concept-wise, everyone is okay. Now, only thing is to put it in a format of syntax. So let's understand the syntax for if-else. Syntax, or I should say rule for if-else. So if small letters, if condition, whatever condition you are specifying, that condition has to be put here over here. Then you have to use the colon. So after putting a colon, just hit your enter sign. The moment you hit enter, automatically Python will place your cursor over here. Then you write whatever you want. For in our case, login successful. Otherwise, we use else block. Colon, this is the block. So in other programming languages, when you write the if block, you usually use a pair of curly braces. Okay, you use the curly bracket and inside you write the code for true. But in Python, there is no curly bracket. So you just put the colon, you hit enter, automatically you will observe that your cursor will shift. And this is where you will write the code. All the code you write over here, that belongs to the if block. Everything you are writing here will belong to the if block. Everything you write here will belong to the else block. Okay, so let me just go ahead and write this final code so that you get more clarity. So I will just open today's folder. I will call this as login. So here I will say user underscore ID. Enter username or user ID. So Okay, and you can see it changes the color, blue color. If user underscore ID equals to what I'm saying is Vaishali, and password equals to admin 123. Then I will say print login successful. Users have to hit the enter, automatically the space will appear, that is called as indentation. Else we will say print login failed. Okay, let's go ahead and execute this. So here it is asking me to enter the user ID. If I enter Subhash, password is something, it says login failed. Can you see this, everyone? Again, I'm executing. So this time I will enter the correct user ID and the password also correct. You can see the message login successful. So please confirm, everybody. Did everyone understand the syntax and overall logic and everything is clear? Please press the thumbs up to confirm and go ahead and execute this code. Please try this out. Quickly try this out and confirm by pressing the thumbs up or done in the chat box so that I understand you are done. Done, everyone? Please confirm. Okay. Now let's proceed with the next question. So this question is for you. Suppose I asked, I want to check whether the person is eligible to vote or not. What we have to check? Check if a person is eligible to vote or not. So what are the steps you are going to follow? Tell me. How will you check whether the person is eligible to vote or not? Yes, everyone? Yeah. Condition that above 18. So will you please quickly try this program? Go ahead and try this program, everyone. If age is less than greater than 18, then greater than equal to 18. Yes, Subhash? If you are 18, you can still vote, right? So please try the program, everyone. So program to check eligibility for voting. So here, first of all, I need to accept the age of the person. Enter your age. So we are asking the user, what is your age? Nationality also? Okay. Yeah, okay, let's handle one condition at a time for the time being. We will add nationality. Thank you for your input. So if age is greater than equal to 18, your age needs to be above 18 or you can be 18. Then I can say print, congratulations, you are eligible to vote. Else, print, please go and play. I mean, you're not mature enough to vote, so please go and play. Something like this. Okay, so let's try this out. So if I enter the age as 12, it should say please go and play. And if I enter the age at 56, it will say you are eligible to vote. So everyone, please confirm once you are done with this. Please press the thumbs up to confirm you are done. Okay, so let's go ahead now. So let's say let's say we accept a number from the user and we want to check whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. I mean whether it is an even number or an odd number. How will you come to know whether the number is even or odd? Check if numbers is even or odd. How will you come to know whether the number is even or odd? So somebody said whether it is divisible by 2. A number is divisible by 2. How we will come to know about it? So let's say I have a number, let's say 11. Okay. Let's say I have a number called as 11. I divide it by 2. So 2 5s are 10. I get a remainder as 1. So is it divisible? I say yes, it is divisible. I could divide it. But what is the point here? I got a remainder. If I am getting a remainder, it is not divisible. It is not even number. Understood, everyone? Actually, when you divide it, you know, you will get it like 5.5. So only checking for divisible, just dividing it is not sufficient because you will get some float value. So we want to check after dividing, the remainder should not be there. There should be no remainder. Fair enough, everyone? So how do you check for the remainder? Which operator gives us the remainder? Tell me. For remainder, we have learned mod operator. Perfect. So whatever number you are accepting from the user, you apply the mod operator. Means after dividing by 2, if the remainder is 0, what this will give us? This will give us the remainder. If the remainder is coming up as 0, then I will say this is an even number. Everyone agree? Can you quickly write the program that will print whether the given number is even or odd? Quickly, everyone. Write a program to check if the number is even or odd. So once you are done, you paste your code in the chat box. Done? Let me know once you are done. Okay, I can see Janvi putting up the code. Very good, Janvi. So let me just use her code. So my program is for even or odd dot type. So program to check if for given number is even or odd. So enter a number. If num mod 2 equal to 0, then I will say print num is even. And I can just also print the number saying this number is even number, kind of. Else, I will say print num is odd. So if I enter 34, I'm sorry, I forgot to execute it. Oh, I forgot input. So Python even odd dot py. So if I enter 45, it tells me it is odd. And if I enter 56, it tells me it is even. So please complete this, everyone, and press the thumbs up. Hi, Vaishali. Very good morning. I joined little late. Is the recording going to be shared? Yes, Ajit. Recording will be shared. Don't worry. No issues. We were discussing about the if-else program. Okay. So if-else is basically used to check for a condition. If there is a condition, if the condition is true, the block will be executed. If the condition is false, else part will be executed. Yes, everyone. So please confirm. Everyone is comfortable. How many days of class for this week? Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday will be an off. Again, we are going to meet on Monday. So next week again, 5 days we will have session from Monday to Friday. Okay. Yes. So everyone, I hope everyone understood basic if else. Basic if else is clear. If yes, please press the thumbs up, everyone. Okay. So shall I give you another question? Let's say you ask the user to enter a 3-digit number. We did this question earlier. I asked the user to enter a 3-digit number. Enter 3-digit number and check if it is a palindrome. Now, what is a palindrome? Palindrome means the number is same if you reverse it. For example, 121. If you reverse, you get 121. So on reversing, if you get the original number, then it is a palindrome. Is the question clear, everyone? I am very specific. You have to ask the user to enter a 3-digit number and you have to check if the number is a palindrome or not. So what is a palindrome? If you reverse the number, it is same as the original number. So this is again one of the very frequently asked interview question. Of course, the question will be not a 3-digit number. It will be for any number. But right now, we whatever we have learned, we can do it for 3 digits. Okay. So before I proceed, is the question clear? Can you please press the thumbs up, everyone, if you understood the question? Okay. So I want you to try this first. I will not directly jump to solution. First, you try, everyone, and you will not paste the code in the chat box. Just try and press the thumbs up once you are done. Is anyone done till now? If yes, please press the thumbs up. Okay, everyone, let me know. Are you able to do it? You need more time. If yes, please type T for time in the chat box. And if you are not able to do, then type N for no in the chat box. If you need more time, please type T for time. If you are not able to understand what has to be done, type N for no in the chat box. Time needed, Ajit is saying. Bhavdeep is saying you're done. Okay, I will give you some more time. Komal is also saying she's done. So let me wait for 2 more minutes and then we will proceed with the solving of the question. Okay, so let's proceed, everyone. Let's proceed together. If you are done, it is fine. If you are not done, no issues. Let's do it together. Okay. So I will name this program as Palindrome. Write a program if check if a 3-digit number is a palindrome. So first thing we have to do is we have to ask the user to input a 3-digit number. Enter a 3-digit number. And this is the numeric data, so we need to have it as an integer. Then we have to get the reverse. So for reverse, we have already seen the program in our previous session. So let's take one variable reverse. Now reverse is equal to reverse multiplied by 10 plus num mod 10. And num is equal to num divided by 10. So this is the step that I had told you earlier. Those who have not attended the previous lecture, I request you to go through the recording. 3 digits, so 3 times we have to do this. Once I perform this operation, the whole reverse number I will get in the variable reverse. Now, important point. During this entire procedure, once we complete all these steps, what is the value of REV reverse? I'm sorry, what is the value of num? See what I'm saying. Let's say my original number, let's say my original number, this is my original number, maybe 486. This is my num. And this is my reverse. So what is the first step? You accept a number. So let's say 486 you have entered. Then reverse is right now 0. So when you say reverse is equal to reverse multiplied by 10. Reverse multiplied by 10. So 0 multiplied by 10 plus num mod 10. So what is the remainder? We'll get the remainder as 6. So this part will be replaced with 6. Then num is equal to num divided by 10. So this number will be replaced with 48. Then we go for the next step. Then num mod 10. What is num mod 10? It is 8. So 8 is added over here. So 6 will be replaced with 14. Then num is equal to num divided by 10. So this will become 4. Again come to the next step. Num mod 10. So mod 10 will give us 4. So this we have to add 4. So we'll get the result as 18. So right now reverse has 18. And num divided by 10 will make it 0. So when this whole procedure is done, the value of num will be 0 and the value of reverse is, I'm so sorry. I did the summation, okay? I'm so sorry. Very sorry. One by one we get the digit. What was the digit? 684, correct? 684 we will get. This is the reverse number. So here I will get 684. So what is happening to num? Num has become 0. So if num is 0, then there is nothing to compare, right? How do I compare these two things? I cannot compare. So I need the original number. So before proceeding with this whole part, what I will do is I will store this num into a variable that is 10. Temporarily, I should store it. So in temporary variable, I will store 486. So after changing, I still have the data. So I will compare temp and reverse to check if it is a palindrome or not. Is everybody able to understand what I'm saying? When we were performing the procedure, what happened? The value of num got modified. It became 0. So if it is 0, I cannot do the comparison. So I have to store that original numbers into some temporary variable. If everyone is able to understand this up to this point, please confirm by pressing the thumbs up. If you are not able to understand, please feel free to press the thumbs down. I will repeat the whole thing again. If you want me to repeat, please type R for repeat. Okay, Mohit Sharma is not able to understand. So Mohit, first tell me, do you know the procedure to get the reverse? मोहित रिवर्स कैसे निकालना है ये आपको क्लियर है? हेलो मोहित, आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर रिस्पॉन्स. Okay, so what I am saying is, see, whatever be my original number, 478, this was my original number, and this is my reverse, correct? So we were discussing that we have to check for palindrome. So let's assume that the number is, let's say, 474. If you will reverse the number, you will get 474 only, which is same as the original number. So can I say this is a palindrome? If you reverse and you get the same number, can I say this is a palindrome? Okay. So what I'm saying is, based on our program, in our program, we used a variable num. This was 478, and we used another variable reverse. So step by step. First, we enter 8 over here. This number becomes 47. This number becomes 87. This number will become 4. This number will become 874, and this number will become 0. Now you compare. Are you going to get the result? Because my number has become 0. So can we do the comparison? इसको compare कर सकते हैं क्या? No. So what I'm saying, before you go for this, why don't you take help of a temporary variable, store it over here. Store it first here. This is my temp. Then you proceed. Number is 0. No problem. What you have to do now? Compare it. Compare this number. Compare this number with 10. So compare them. If they are equal, it is a palindrome. Otherwise, it is not a palindrome. Now understood, Mukesh? Mohit, sorry, not Mukesh. Okay. So let's complete it now. So what I'm saying is, we will use a temp variable to store num. And at the end, what I will do is, if temp equal to reverse, then I will say print. There are multiple ways to check for palindrome. This is one of the ways. Okay. Then print not palindrome. So let's go ahead and execute this. I want you all to please execute this. Those who have done it is fine. Those who are not done, please go ahead and complete the code and check your code, everyone. And please press the thumbs up once you are done with it. हो जाएगा तो thumbs up press करोगे. Okay. Can be done. Yeah. print the number also. Okay. So what you have to do if you want to print the number, now my number is in 10. So 10 is palindrome. So here I will say so temp is not a palindrome. Okay, Ajit? By this you will be printing the number as well. Everyone, please confirm. I saw confirmation from some of the students. Others, please confirm once you are done. So can I proceed, everyone? Okay, awesome. फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं. So this was, I hope by now everyone is aware with if else. अभी if else एकदम पक्का हो गया सबका? Can you type in terms of percentage? If it is 100% clear, everyone, if else block. Okay, Mohit, you got the answer, right? Is a palindrome? 482 is not a palindrome. Perfect. The answer is correct. In terms of percentage, everybody can type in the chat box. What is the class timing? 10 to 12 is the class timing, Bala. Everyone, if else, basic if else, now we are going to move ahead, right? I want to make sure everyone is clear with the first ladder. Then we will move ahead. Okay. So I can see Komal, Janvi, Mansi. Girls gang is saying 100%. Boys gang is not saying only. Ma'am, logged in on mobile. Okay, no issues, Subhash. I expect that you do it later. Okay, Subhash? Because without practice, you are not going to learn, right? So please practice once you get your laptop or something. Fair enough? Chalo. So now let's go ahead, everyone. So moving ahead with the next step. So there is the next step that is nested if else. So let me just go for the syntax. If condition, then inside this, we are again having a condition. Then we might have a block here. Else, block of code. Block means block of code. So what does this mean? Let me just explain this with a very, very simple example. Let's say I have three numbers, okay, A, B, and C. I want to check which one is the biggest one, which one is the bigger number. So what I will do, I will compare A and B first. So I will get some result. So in this result, I may come to know if the result is true. If the result is true, A is bigger. If the result is false, that means B is bigger. Now what I will do, I will compare A with C. Again, I may have the result as true or false. If it is true, A is the bigger one, C is the bigger if it is false. Here, I will compare it with C. Again, the result might be true or false. If the result is true, that means B is bigger, otherwise C is bigger. So before we proceed, everyone, ये जो flow chart है, is this clear? Press the thumbs up if you are able to understand this flow chart, everyone. Yeah, very simple, right? This is a very simple thing. We are comparing A and B. If A is bigger, we follow this path. We compare A with C. Whichever is bigger, that is the biggest number. If the answer turns out to be false, that means B is bigger. So we compare B with C, and accordingly we get the result as true or false. Fine. So the point here is, if you are doing or if you are checking for the condition, if it is true, you are again checking a condition. If it is false, you are again checking the condition. So condition inside condition. There is one condition. If it is true, you are again going for condition. If it is true, again you are going for condition. So it is called as nesting inside. If one block is inside another, then it is called as a nesting concept. Okay? So idea of nesting is clear. One block inside another. Simple word. One block inside another. That is called as nesting. So based on our previous syntax, let's do it in step by step. Now this part, we already know this part. So I write here if A is greater than C, I will say print A because A is bigger. Else I will say print C because C is bigger. So this is my one block. Similarly, if B is greater than C, then I will say print B, else I will say print C. Correct? This is my another block. But these two blocks I am executing because I checked for if A greater than B. If A is greater than B, I perform this part. Otherwise, I perform this part. So this is how we put it inside the block structure. Alright, samajh mein? Can you please try this, everyone? Can you write the if else block for this one? Try this out, everyone. Using pen and paper. You may not use the Visual Studio Code. That's your choice, right? So can you please put it in pen and paper, everyone? Write the if else block for this. Friends, press thumbs up when you are able to do it. So please confirm once you are done by pressing the thumbs up. Shall I repeat or is it fine? Your thumbs up will tell me, right? Thumbs up or thumbs down will tell me whether you are able to understand it or not. Please confirm. So I can see a couple of thumbs up coming up. Those who are not able to make it should feel free to press the thumbs down. Okay? Do not hesitate, please. कोई क्या सोचेगा ये सब नहीं सोचना है. Shreya is pressing the thumbs down. Okay, Shreya. So let me help you out. Shreya, first you tell me this diagram is clear, Shreya? Are you able to understand this diagram? Okay, cool. So now the challenge part is to write it in the form of equal block, right? So we'll start with small. Okay, let me just write it again. So observe this, Shreya. So what we did, we first of all compared A with B, right? So here the result was this is true, this is false. If it's true, if this is true, that means A is bigger. So we are comparing A with C. If it is false, we are comparing B with C. So based on this, the result is true or false. If the result is true, we got the result as A. If it is false, we got the result as C. And coming back over here, true, false. So here I got B or C. Now what I'm saying is, let's not go for the bigger one. Let's go for this small unit first. Only focus on the smaller part. So for this, part, if I have to write the if else block, what I will say, if A is greater than C, what I am saying, print A, else print C. Shreya, please confirm. Are we clear up to this part? Okay. Now focus on this part. So here what we will say is B is greater than C. Then what are we saying? Print B. Otherwise, we are saying shrink C. Shreya, are we clear up to this part for this one? Now, this was the outcome from the outer block. So, if A is greater than B, this is the unit. Otherwise, this is the unit. You get that? This whole thing will come over here. This whole thing will come over here. That's it. So, bigger block, inside it, we have the smaller block. Now that makes sense. Kindly take example of kindly take example of number. I will type the code. Bhavi, you want me to type it? You want me to type it or what do you want me to do? Okay, hold on. Let me type it and I will take the example also that you are telling me. Okay. So Bhavi, just hold on. Okay. So here first I'm saying input, enter first number. So here, as I said, if A is greater than B, this is the outer block inside which we will check if A is greater than C, that means print C is greater. So sorry. So next time we will be comparing B with C because that time B will be bigger. So if this is the case, we will say B is the greatest. Otherwise, C is the greatest. So now let's execute the code. So the number suggested by Bhavdeep, I will take that number. So Bhavdeep has suggested that the first number should be 31. Second number should be 12. And the next number should be 1. So you can see 31 is greatest. But what I will do is, let me take it over here. So yes, please focus here everyone based on the data which Bhavdeep is suggesting. Close the terminal. Okay. So let's say we have entered the number as 31 and 12 and C is 1. So A is having 31, B is having 12 and C is having 1. So come over here. First comparison is between A and B. So when you compare A and B, the result is going to be 31 greater than 12. The result is true over here. If it is true, this is the block. So it will come over here. Then it will compare A with C. So what is A with C? 31 we are comparing with 1. So 31 is being compared with 1. So we will get the answer as A is greatest. Okay, Bhavdeep? If everyone is clear, can you please press the thumbs up? If this example is clear, please press the thumbs up, everyone. Okay. Now you remember the question that we were discussing, which one was that? Voting part, age. So somebody said, ma'am, please consider the nationality as well. So now I want to add a condition that first of all, you should be Indian and then your comes your age, correct? Or whichever. I mean, first I can check your age and then I want to go for nationality. So can we put it in a nested if else block, everyone? Are you getting the question? Question is clear? So let's do that, everyone. We'll do it together so that you get an idea and then I will give you a question to solve. So let me just go for this vote example. I just write vote underscore nation because we want to add the nationality condition as well. So if your age is greater than equal to 18, then only there comes a question for checking the nationality. Do you agree? If at all your age is less than 18, then there is no need to check for it nationality, right? So here, inside this block, I will ask for your nationality. Or that information you can collect beforehand only. 1 minute. I will just make it even more simple. Are you an Indian? Now, everyone, please focus in. Here, I had a dilemma before typing this. I thought, let me ask the user his nationality. He may type Indian, he may type Hindustani, he may type Bharatiya also. Do you agree? If I ask the user, you tell me your nationality, he can type anything. And by mistake, he may type India also. Can I control that? Are you understanding what I'm saying? If I ask you, what is your nationality? Can you say Indian? Can you say Bharatiya? Can you say Hindustani? Yes or no? So that way it is difficult for me to check, right? How to write the code for that. Now I am asking a very precise question. Are you an Indian? Yes or no? So only one option I have, right? Either you write yes or you write a no. So this will make my program easier. Do you agree with me? Just a trick. I'm just telling you a trick so that it is easy for us to write the program. Capture the input from the user in the right way. You get that, everyone? So here, the next thing what I'm going to do is, if answer equals to yes, that to y in capital. Okay, I have mentioned that y in capital. Or we can even make it simple, right? Yes or no means why. Let me make it even more. Why to get into that complexity of capital small as well. Yes means Y or N. Let's make it even more simple. What if the caps lock is off? Then no problem. I still accept your answer. That is also fine, Shiva. No issue. So Shiva is saying, can we ask for Indian and then take age? It is perfectly okay. So print, sorry, you cannot vote. Can you all please try this out, everyone, quickly? Everyone, please go ahead and try this and execute it. Everyone, please note I have shared the attendance sheet so you can mark your attendance. So those who have not got the previous recording or the code and everything, you will get it through your attendance. Once you mark your attendance, we can share it with you. Okay. Yes, everyone, please confirm once you are done. Okay. Shall I proceed, everyone? Shall I take up the next question? Okay. When we perform the login nowadays, we usually get a two-step verification. All of you are aware of it? I mean, only entering the user ID and password is not sufficient. Sometimes they are asking us for the OTP. So just think over it. Now you have to think like a programmer, right? You have to think like a programmer who has to perform the two-step verification. So we did one-step verification here, where we asked the user to enter the user ID and password, and we said login successful. Now I'm saying no. If your user ID and password is correct, then I show you an OTP and I say now you enter this OTP. You get that? That will be considered as two-step verification. Should I ask for OTP if your user ID and password is wrong? If suppose you enter a wrong user ID and password, still should I go for OTP? No. So don't you think this is the case of nested if else now? This is a very good use case for nested if else. Only when user ID and password is correct, then only I should ask for OTP. Yes or no? Clear everyone? Everybody is able to understand what I'm saying? This makes sense? Okay. So now let's proceed and let's write that program. Okay. So I will do a save as. Login underscore two step. This is for the two step. Now before if you want to put the entire code in comment, what you will do is Control A is to select the whole code and Control plus forward slash. Control plus forward slash is the shortcut to put the entire code into comment. You can just go to the edit section and here you should see. Can you see this? Toggle line command, Control plus forward slash. This is the shortcut to put everything into comment. So basically, I want to explain something before we proceed. There is one library available called as random. Because the OTP that we get is a random number. So I need to show you how to get the random number in Python. So whenever I want to get the random number, so I can use this library that is random. So random dot, I want to get a random integer, but in numerical value, right? So random integer, randint is the method. Now, to this randint, what you have to pass? You have to pass the range. Okay. So I want to get a number which is between, I want a 4-digit random number. So this is what I'm going to type. You get that, everyone? I want to get a random integer randomly. Give me any numbers that falls in the range of 1000 and 99. I mean 1000 and 10,000. 4 digits. So basically this is to get a 4-digit random number. So I want to get a 4-digit random number. So let me just execute this code. Take it there. So you can see this is a random number. So if I continue to execute, can you see the numbers are changing, everyone? Everybody is able to see the random number? Can you please quickly try this, everyone? Get the random number program. First do this, then we will go for the two-step verification code. Once again, I have shared the attendance sheet in case you have not marked your attendance. Yes, please confirm. I am waiting for your confirmation. Then only I can proceed. Okay. So Janvi is confirming. She's done. Others, please confirm. Okay. So now we have to put these things together, right? We understood how to get the random numbers. So as I told you, so first we will ask for the user ID and password. Wait, I will just close and reopen everything. Okay, running will be slow, so I will just reopen. Most of the time, reopening solves the issue. Okay. So here we are asking the user to enter the user ID and password. We confirm that the user ID and password is correct. Then we show the OTP to the user. So here I am going to generate the OTP. So how to generate the OTP? As I said, random dot rand int. So print the enter the OTP. So usually we send it on the mobile or email, but right now I'm just displaying it here directly because that option we don't have. And then we have to get the OTP. So I underscore OTP, what the user is typing. So now for the timing, you can just consider it like, CAPTCHA. You show the CAPTCHA and you ask the user to type the CAPTCHA. That is also a part of two-step verification. Correct. You can send to email. Enter OTP. Here I should actually say that this is your OTP. This is your OTP. Now we will do the comparison. If the OTP which we generated and the OTP which the user is typing, if it is matching, then only I will say your login is successful. Now what is my error message in this case? That your OTP is invalid, correct? This time your OTP is basically invalid, correct? So let's execute this code. So user ID, I will enter the correct user ID. Okay, no issues, Ajit. Bye. Have a good day. And password is admin123. So I gave a wrong range. Okay, 1000 to 900. The range has to be valid, right? So Python login underscore two step. So Vaishali admin123. Now you can see the OTP is appearing here. 5059. That is correct OTP. It says login successful. But if I enter the correct user ID and password, but I do not enter the right OTP, then it said invalid OTP. So everyone, did you all understand the program? Program is clear, everybody? Okay, so quickly perform this activity. Go ahead and do this program, everyone. So you all are using two-step verification almost on a daily basis, and today you have learned the logic that was behind that application, right? This is what is written, okay? Same code you have to write. Only the mechanism will change, like how to send the OTP to the client, maybe through SMS, maybe through WhatsApp message, or through email, we are sending the OTP. That's it. But the underlying code is like this only. So please perform, go ahead and do this program and confirm by pressing the thumbs up. And based on today's session, I will be sharing you with the assignment of if-else block also. Saturday, Sunday, there is no session. So you can practice everything, whatever we have done from day 1 to day 5. And you can try to solve the assignment. Monday, when we meet, first thing we will do is look into the assignment. We will try to resolve all the questions of the assignment. But I want you to practice it first. Try from your end first. And then we will do it together. Fine, everyone? Agenda for Monday is clear. Monday we will start with looping. Once we are done with the assignment doubt solving, we will start with looping. I hope the agenda is clear for Monday. Okay, thank you. Yes, so once this task is done, let me know. Yes, everyone, please confirm. Shall I proceed? All right. So I get a confirmation from 2 students. Others, please confirm. Okay. So now let's go for the next question. Okay, now I'm asking you to go ahead with the next question. I want you to write a program to check if the person is eligible to marry or not. How will you check whether a person is eligible for marriage? मैम कौन से लिंक असाइनमेंट सबमिट करने के लिए भेजूंगा WhatsApp? Right now there is no assignment submission link as such, Datta, but I will share with you. No worries. Okay. Monday is same timing, Komal, 10 to 12. Ma'am, mail not received from FirstBit. Have you filled the attendance sheet, Subhash? I am sharing the attendance form again. No worries, Subhash, you will get it. Okay, please have patience. You will get it. Don't worry. Yeah, on a daily basis, you will get it. Okay. Basically, I've created a drive and everything I'm uploading on the drive. So, Lahorika, for the assignment submission, basically we are going to go for GitHub submission. Okay. So, everything will be submitted on GitHub drive. Okay, let me check with the team, Subhash. Okay. Did you check in the WhatsApp group? Are you there in the WhatsApp group? Because others, can you all confirm? Did you see the link for the drive on which everyday's code and everything is being uploaded? Lahorika, Komal, everyone, can you please confirm? Have you got the access to the drive link on which I am uploading the code and everything? Assignment is there. So Komal is saying yes. Mahesh is also saying yes. So since you have not got it, Subhash, I will ask the team to share it again with you. Okay. Others have got it, you have not got it, so maybe some technical issue might be there. Let me confirm with the team. All right, Subhash? Today I will try to make sure you get it. Okay. Yes, everyone, please proceed with the question that I have told you. You have to check whether the person is eligible to marry or not. How will you come to know whether the person is eligible to marry? Gender specific age. Perfect. So I need to, above 21 is Komal for whom? Ma'am, I'm not able to open the links. Nilesh. Nilesh, share your email ID. Okay, Nilesh. We will take it from there. Okay. Yes, everyone. So when you say the age is above 21, it is for male or for female? It is for male. So this question is the most relevant question. First, I should ask for age or first I should ask for gender? What do you think? I should ask for male or I should ask for gender? What should I check first? Gender first, right? Based on the gender, I have to check for the age. You get that, everyone? अभी clarity आ रही है? You people are getting the clarity how you have to think? Yes. So can you try writing the program now? Based on whatever understanding you have now. Can you try writing the code for this? You have to get the gender, you have to get the age. Now first you check for the gender. If the person is a male, age criteria is different. If the person is female, the age criteria is different. Try this out, everyone. And sharing the attendance sheet again. Not able to open internet login. I think, Nilesh, you already informed me, right? I have your email ID, so please don't worry. I will share. I will use this email ID to share the link with you. Okay, Nilesh, no worries. Yes, everybody. So let's. I'll wait for 2 more minutes, and then we will do this question together. So WAP is write a program. So write a program to check if a person is eligible to marry or not. So as we said, we can accept whether you accept the age or gender, that is not important. That sequence is not important, but checking part is important. So input, enter your age, and next part. Now this is important. Again, I will use the same strategy that I used earlier. Input, are you a male? So this gives me, better approach to solve the problem. So if answer equals to, it might be capital Y, or answer equals to small y, that means you are a male. If you are a male, then I will check. If age is greater than equal to 21, then you are eligible to marry. एक बैच में मैंने पूछा था व्हाट इज द क्राइटेरिया और व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी फॉर मैरिज. तो वो बैच में बच्चों ने बोला कि एज तो ठीक है, but besides gender or age, they also said, ma'am, financial status, then many more things they were adding. So it was really funny that now the criteria is not only the age, but there is, so many other. What is your bank balance? Whether you have property or not, like that they were adding. So we had a very funny discussion that day. So if age is greater than equal to government job, yes, whether you have a government job or not. So yes, but as per the rule of the government, we will go for with the rule of the government, right? So otherwise, we will say no, you are not eligible to marry. So now we are coming to the next segment where the person is not a male, so the person is a female. So in that case, the condition is going to change. So we have to check for 18, age 18 criteria, right? Above 18. So age is greater than equal to 18. So everyone is now see, it is not just about reaching to the solution, but are you all getting a clarity about how to think when you see a program? When you have a program in front, you can now think about, okay, which condition I have to go first, then how to use the nesting, whether nesting has to be applied or not. Such questions you are able to understand. That's awesome. So now let's execute this. So first of all, I have to enter the age. So let's say the age is 37. Yes, I am a male. So you are eligible to marry. And let me execute it again. So age is suppose 12. So it doesn't matter whether I am a male or a female, I am not eligible to marry. So please confirm everyone. Do this program and confirm once you are done. And those who are done, please type in the chat box in percentage your understanding of today's session. We learned basic effects, we saw nested effects. So could you all understand everything properly? So is there a problem submitting the assignment or draft and send it by email? You don't have to submit it, Lahorika. You just have to solve it and keep it with you, because the submission will be done through GitHub repository, not on Google Drive. Okay, Lahorika? You just do it. You just do the assignment. Monday, we are going to have a discussion on the assignment. Fair enough? Everyone, you don't have to submit the assignment. You just have to do the assignment. I will teach you how to submit the assignment on Google Drive on Monday. Okay? And not on Google Drive, sorry, GitHub repository. Mine's wrong. No, you are eligible to marry. No, you are not eligible to marry. Okay. Grammatical mistake. Okay. Thank you for your correction, Mohit. Because this may create a blunder, right? No, you are eligible to marry. So that may create a blunder. Thank you for your correction. Yes, everyone. So I can see Janvi and Nigam Patel have mentioned they have understood the session 100%. What about others? Balakrishnan, Mohit, Laurika, Shreya, what is your understanding of today's session? Can you please write it in percentage? Everybody, please participate. 100%. That's really awesome. Shiva is saying 98%. So Shiva will practice more so he becomes 100% next time. Okay, Shiva? Can I help you in some way to make it 100%? Is there something I can do for you to make it 100%? All right. So now this is your first class. Okay, Shiva. So I hope you have marked your attendance. So please do that, everyone, so that we add you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, Nilesh, no issues. Please cover through the recording. So everyone, you mark your attendance. If you are not in the WhatsApp group, you will be added into the WhatsApp group. So you will be getting the previous recordings. Whatever I have covered till now, uh, yeah, Bala, no issues. So go through the recording so you can catch up with everything. Saturday, Sunday is off, so you get a time. You go through the recording. If you are already aware with Python, you can speed up. You can do 1.5x speed and you can see everything. Cover everything and come on Monday. Next week is the looping concept, which is very, very important concept. Mohit, the basic understanding of Python is needed, right? Irrespective of you may ask AI to generate. Right now, we are looking for a profile as a developer, right? We are going to write applications that will be AI enabled. So if you have to be something very innovative, right? So you need to have some programming skills. You get that, Mohit? Everything you cannot ask ChatGPT to do for you, because your innovation is also needed at some point of time. Otherwise, how will you customize? Fair enough? So next week we are going to focus on looping, how many days this class will do. Komal, total course duration is 5 to 6 months, okay? And for free demo sessions, it is next week again completely free. So you will continue to come to the session without paying any fees. But if you want to take up the admission for Generative AI course, that is where you need to pay the fee. Understood, Komal? The overall duration is 5 to 6 months. All right. So with this, we come to the end of the session. So bye-bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. Please practice everything. And if you have missed the previous sessions, please go through the recording. I will upload the assignment as well. So please go through the assignment as well. Okay? Chalo. Bye, everyone. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. You will get the recording, Bala. No worries. Okay? Please mark your attendance. Let me share the attendance one more time. So you can just share you can fill in the attendance sheet. That is where we can share the recording and everything with you. Okay? Chalo. Bye. Take care, everyone.